Merry meet everyone, and thank you for watching Witches of the Moon. I am your Thursday co-host, Houston, and this week we are talking about astral traveling. Tips and tricks for us and from us, and what it actually means and what you, what you should, I don't know, I shouldn't say expect, because you shouldn't really expect anything. But, sorry. For me, astral traveling is when the spirit or your spirit self leaves your body and travels to anywhere either on this plane or on what I consider the shamanic, since I study shamanism, the shamanic upper world or the higher world and the lower world or the underworld, to gain information, to gain healing, to gain insight, to meet new allies, to commune with your god and goddess. I almost see astral traveling as a form of meditation, because in my path I journey a lot, and that's what I consider astral travel. For me, I couldn't astral travel in the physical sense, or not the physical sense, but like the psychic development sense, where you peel yourself out of your body and you have a silver cord attached to you. That's something that doesn't resonate with me. I feel that when I journey into these guided meditations to meet either my totem animal or commune with my goddess or get information or receive healing or cleansing or a blessing or, to work on my shadow in the underworld or whatever, I feel that is astral travel. I think that your spirit has left your body, because when you come back, you do, at least I do, I feel disoriented until I ground myself, until I get something to snack on or something to drink or grab my hematite, depending on, where I'm at. But what I feel, astral traveling, it's a amazing, I think for me it's a great technique to learn. It's not difficult. People tend to put it in these, or make it out to be really difficult to scare people, and it's not. I mean, are there going to be some things that you see in the astral realm that could be scary? Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, because in the astral form, like Rhiannon said, your thoughts manifest extremely quickly. So if you have these pre-ordained thoughts of what you grew up with, like if you, let's say you are beginning practitioner of shamanism or Wicca or whatever, and you're interested in going to one of the drum circles where they do a journeying to visit one of your angels or one of your guides or whatever. And so the journey consists of you going into the underworld, but first you see the world tree, however you depict it. It can be a tree, it could be a skyscraper, it could be a totem pole, it could be whatever. But usually, if you're going to the underworld, you'll see a tunnel or a door or a ladder that goes down into the roots, and you go into the earth, and at the end of the tunnel you see a light. You walk out, and the underworld landscape lays before you. A lot of people, or even me, when I first started, I had this pre-notion that the underworld was hell, because I came from a Christian background. So when I first started, the fiery, the scary, the dark, and, doom-esque landscape laid out before me. But if you're scared, don't go into it. You shouldn't be fearful, because if you're fearful, the fear is going to grow and it's going to consume you. So if you do anything in the astral or anything on any plane, there's a ton of different planes out there, that if you do anything on any plane and you start feeling scared, you need to come back to the physical. That's one of my tips, because if you don't, it's going to manifest further and it could be detrimental. I'm not saying it's going to kill you. I'm not saying, you're going to have a heart attack and die. But I am saying that it's going to cause you extreme stress. It's going to cause you high anxiety. It's going to cause you not really to want to go back there and travel again, which could lead to amazing information or amazing guidance or even healing or, working with the shadow self. I think working with the journeying and meditation is a great tool to learn. I think everyone should do it once in a while. I think if we all did that, then there'd be a lot less violence in the world, because once you hit the journeying and meet your guides and do healings and things like that, you feel at peace, and it's an amazing feeling. So yeah, I'm rambling. If there's people who are having a hard time meditating, or even trying to astral travel or journey, what I find is very helpful is drum beats, shaking of a rattle, the sounds of nature outside, as long as there's like no, I wouldn't suggest doing rain because you might piss yourself, but that's just my opinion. I never tried that because I really don't want to pee on myself, but a thunderstorm would be kind of cool, or white noise, like if you have a noise machine, white noise would be kind of cool to meditate to. Trying to think of anything else. Hold on, there's a plane. So, I know I stated a bit about the astral traveling, and that's what I think. I think with the shamanistic view of astral traveling is journeying, where you don't really have a spirit cord. Your guide, or your animal guide, your guardian angel, your ancestors guide you back to your body. So you would start off in a meditative position. You would count yourself down, or work yourself down into a meditative consciousness, however you do it. I like Christopher Penzak's way of seeing the numbers go down on a screen. It just works for me. And I step through the screen when the world tree appears. Like at the end of one, the world tree appears on the screen. I step through it and go to the world tree. I figure out what world, or what level of the tree I would like to go to. There's 3 levels in shamanic consciousness, which I know this is going further into what astral traveling, what it is, was more of the shamanic journeying, but it's still on topic. But there's 3 worlds. The underworld, where you meet the dark god and goddesses. You meet your animal guides, your ancestors, those who have passed on, to get healing, to work with shadow work. Then there's the middle world, which is this plane, our physical existence, but it's used by shamans to almost like remote viewing for people. I mean, not to spy on people, of course, but to gain information on this world, to help heal events. You can in the middle world, you can go forward or backward in time. Like you can get into the river of time, I guess you could say. You can jump into that, and you can go back and forth. It's a lot of things to explore. Also in the middle world, you can help earthbound spirits cross over. In the upper world is where you meet your heavenly bodies. You can meet the archangels. You can meet the higher light beings, like the light god and goddess, even the ascended masters, different mythological beings in all 3 levels, not just upper. So yeah, and you go to there. You either, if you were going to the underworld, you would go to the world tree, and there'd be like a tunnel, a door, or a ladder going down. And you would go into it, and like I said, you would, kind of weave your way on. The middle world, there'd be a door in the tree or something, a door or cave, and go straight across. In the upper world, you would either climb the tree to go all the way up to the top, or you would like take an elevator if it was a skyscraper, if you see it that way. There's a lot of different modern assumptions, I guess you could say, to what the world tree looks like, but it's different for everybody. I think I went off topic a little bit, but I think this is where I'm probably going to end it. If you guys like my video, please like, comment if you have it. Like, share on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. If you have any questions or comments or any thoughts on anything, I'd be more than happy to answer them if you put them in the comment section below. I hope you guys have an awesome Thursday. And until next week, I think. Blessed be.